Alright, hey guys, welcome back. Continuing our robot mouse mover program. So, what we've done so far is we have laid out the window, added the objects, and declared four number integer variables. Now, we need to validate that information and check that the numbers are positive. So, go like this. If num is less than or equal to 0, or, that's what that double line thing means, is or operator, delay is less than or equal to 0, or width is less than or equal to 0, or height is less than or equal to 0. So, check everything, put a thingy like that, and then error label set text. Please enter positive values. And so if this code, if any of the values they enter are negative, this code is going to execute, and the error label is going to set itself to please enter positive values. And then they can try again until they get it correctly. They enter all positives, and then the program will continue. And then we go else. Now, in this else, we gotta set the error label text back to, we have to clear it out in case they'd previously tripped this block of code. Now, if they had done that, we have to set it back. And if it's already set back, it'll just not do anything. So, error label set text, and then empty quotes. Now, go down a couple, and we need another try block. So far we've got two try blocks, both with errors because we haven't added the catch blocks yet, but we'll do that later. And this one, this is where we're gonna we need a try block around this because Java makes you put a try block when you try to do a robot object because you can throw so many errors. So robot, I'm gonna call him Rob equals new robot, and then I'm gonna do a for loop. So for int, and let's call it x is equal to 0, x is less than or equal to num, and then x plus plus. Now another curly brace, and not a comma here, duh, I need a semicolon. Okay, now what this is going to do is it's going to execute for as many times as we entered for num. So, they already entered that. Now, we're going to do, this is the hardest line of code probably, rob dot mouse move, and then we're going to need, alright, this is going to be pretty long, so bear with me. We're going to need to, let's see, clear this one. Alright. We have to do typecast, we have to cast these as an int, so int, and then math.random, empty parameters, and then go outside that parenthesis and type in times width, that's the variable, and then outside those parameters, put a comma, space, and then another int, and then I'm gonna go down a line so you can see it, and then math.random, and then times height, and semicolon, just like that. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna move the mouse in random directions inside of our screen, and it's going to know how big our screen is by the width and the height variables that the user passed in the beginning when they launched the program. So now, after that, we want to delay, or like, we want to stop moving the mouse, like maybe a couple milliseconds in between so they can actually see it, or else it's going to move it instantly, and it wouldn't even be fun at all. So rob.delay, and then we're going to pass in the delay parameter, which we specified right here, and that's equal to our text field 2, which is right here. So that's how that works. Now, finally we're going to start ending these blocks, so go outside of this one, move this one up a little bit, and then go right to this one, so find where this try block ends, and go catch, and then AWT exception, now let's call it X, and then if this throws an exception, I think I'm just going to shut it down, so system exit 0. Now, tighten this one up a little bit, and let's see, go outside this if block, so right to here, and go, let me see here, actually no, we want to go all the way down here to this try block, so down 3 from the previous one, and go catch exception X, I should call it EXX, just so it doesn't get confused with the other one, and then go, scroll this up, error label dot set text numbers only. So if they try to enter something like underscore or an A or something like that, it's going to catch that. And thank goodness we are done with the action perform method, so that's good. So go down, main method time, public static main string args, and then mouse mover packet and title. Nice game, okay. Now launch. And this is our program that we've created. It's actually pretty complex if you think about it. Our biggest program we've made yet. So I'm going to enter number of mouse movements, and I'm really dumb, and I'm going to put D, and I'm going to put 5, and I'm going to put -9, and I'm going to put L. And I'm going to press start, and it says numbers only. I'm like, oh, duh. So I'm going to put -9, 5, -9, and -8. And it's going to say, please enter positive values. And I'm going to be like, okay. So I'm going to be like, I want to do 10 movements, and I want to do 20 milliseconds, and my screen width is, I think, 1024, and my height is 768. And press start, and if you saw that, my mouse just moved rapidly around the screen 10 times. Maybe I'll try 30 so you can see. If you could see that, it just moved it. I mean, obviously my recording window is a lot smaller than my main screen, so you can't see my whole screen, but rest assured it moved 30 times around my screen. And there's a 20 millisecond, so maybe I'll do 100 millisecond, not 1,000. Oh, maybe I should clear this up, I suppose. I should say in ms, so people know that in milliseconds. It also might enter seconds, and they'll really be screwed. So I'm gonna do 20 movements and 100 milliseconds and 1024 and 768. 768. All right, start. And if you saw that, it just moved it 20 times, and with a 1/10 of a second delay between each movement. So it's a pretty complete program. It catches I think it catches all of the errors that you can possibly throw at it. I mean, all in 85 lines of code, so pretty good. Yeah, so if you have any questions, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.